We road tripping, y'all. So we're on our way to Cleveland. We're getting loaded up and everything. So we're going to Cleveland for a motorcycle event. Saturday will be the Fast Lane D event, and Sunday will be the Moto America event with 650 Eve. So yeah, we packed up. As y'all can see, I had to bring out salt and pepper because my van was in an accident. So got rear-ended, which means a new bike is coming because I got hit by a drunk driver. So y'all know I'm suing somebody. And so that's gonna be the new bike in probably the winter time. So I figured I'd bring my 16-footer because I didn't want to bring my 10-footer and get packed a whole bunch of shit in there. So I'm just gonna bring the 16-footer. So salt and pepper on his way to Cleveland, Ohio. Peace. So we making our way. We got salt and pepper out here, and the wife in there. She don't wanna turn her face. But I don't know where the hell we at. We on the turnpike though, so we almost there though. I think we about the halfway mark. So, all right. Here's a suggestion. If you're coming to Cleveland and you're on the PA Turnpike, do not come to this motherfucker right here. Wherever this is. What is this? New Stanton. We got Burger King, and that shit was $30 for just 2 burgers and fries. Like, that's some bullshit. And, shoot, everything in there is high, goddammit. Ain't that right, baby?
Going across a bridge. These people are just out here waving at us. Be brave, resist Trump.
So when I left my hotel, I went straight to my buddy Brian's house, who lived nearby Johnny K's. That's in the area, Ohio location of where the end of the meet was going to be at. And when I stopped past his house, we kind of chopped it up a little bit, and he showed me this new cruiser, which is the Indian Elite, which is like a recliner on wheels. It makes you appreciate those cruisers when you on sport bikes all day. But he was making me late. They pulled off at 10 o'clock, and I think I got there like 10:15, so I just missed the Fast Lane gang riding down to the second location for the group ride to come back up to area, which is right here, which was the end of the group ride of Johnny K's. So because I was late, I had to haul ass down to the Lodi, Ohio, which is a 45-minute ride, but I made it just in time. Did they leave already? Yeah. They did? How long ago? Down to Lodi.
They don't leave till 11 from the other place. Yeah. It's a 45-minute drive if you go.
Yeah.
It ain't that far.
They left here like 10:08.
All right.
So we just missed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna run down there so I can get the group ride. Stand up.
Yeah, I'll probably stay up there.
All right.
I gotta get my fucking shit done.
All right. Let me see. Lodi. So Johnny
Got
K.
Johnny K's.
All right. I'm gonna hit down there.
I'll see you in a little bit then.
All right.
Which way they got you going?
I don't know, but I'm just gonna follow it.
I'm just posting like last minute on my story. So once again, thank y'all for coming. Number one thing is safety. For real, safety. I want everyone to get to the meet safely. Obviously, also get home safely. So while we're riding, be aware. This is a big group. All of us haven't ridden with each other before. So keep your head on a swivel. Like before you merge or go anywhere, make sure you're looking Get mirrors, please use them. If you're getting over, just put your foot out, put your hand out, just communicate. That's the most important thing. Mako is going to be filming, and where's the other guy at? Please don't do that. What was the other thing I wanted to say? Wheelies. Oh yeah, wheelies, all right? This is not the time to learn how to wheelie, okay? Please, y'all are laughing. One of the meets I hosted down in Tampa, we literally pulled out of the gas station, someone looped. We went one light and someone looped. Okay, so if you've never done a wheelie before, do not do it. If you want to get in front of the camera, do your thing, and then get out. Don't hog it, all right? Don't hog it. Do your thing and then get out of the way, man. If you want a wheelie, just maybe throw your hazards on or something, or signal the people behind you so they don't run into you, and then you can pull it up and do your thing and then move, all right? There's a lot of cops. On the way here, I saw a lot.
All right, so we out here at the Cleveland meet, about to pull off, and yo, what did I say? I got pulled over. That shit was funny as hell. So we should be good to go. They got the R1M out with a Cleveland color. Kind of dope, but it's go time. I made it just in time because Brian held me the fuck up. God damn it. So Brian, I'm blaming it on you. All right, bro.
Niggas got you covered. So we'll cut to his shots in 3, 2, 1. Woo!
Turn it up, 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 turn it up.
Stronger than ever. Won't ever stop. What did you think? Bad boy, oh my God, you can't fuck with us. Put the tape on, press play. It just, we don't give a fuck, rated. Shit, I'm happy to be here. Fuck y'all. The saga continues.
This for my niggas though, special delivery. Spit like this, get my wrists all glittery. Get cake, snakes get slithery. Lean in, show y'all the mean in the chivalry. Rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Zab Judah. Every member on my team is a shooter. Tight like a womb, no room for intruders. Spark Buddha, twist in the Philly. And good humor, don't be silly, it's gravy, baby. I got
So as you can see, I made it in time, and I would say when I got there, it was about 200 bikes out there, and I was surprised. I mean, I didn't think Cleveland would show out like this, but they did. But because this is a big group ride, and I never rode with none of these motherfuckers before, besides just some of the fast lane gang people, I kept my ass in the front. Because the cruisers were always in the back, the stunners were up in like the middle to the front, and I was just like, listen, I'm gonna stay in the front because I'm not trying to have no accidents out here in Ohio, because that's a long ride home with a broken bike, and that's not something I wanted to subscribe to. But there were some other people, influencers there. The guy right here who I was talking to, he a big TikTok star. I think his name Arbiter. I gotta look it up. My bad, y'all, if I messed that up. But he kind of hosts Fastlane D. He's from this Cleveland area, so he kind of know the ins and outs of Cleveland, or I would say Lodi or area Ohio. It was actually outside of Cleveland, not really in Cleveland. So I just wanted to make sure everybody understood that. But I kept in touch with Fastlane, Breno, Mako. So they knew I was coming, and like I said, I missed the ride down to Lodi because Brian made me late. But like I said, I made it in time. So listen, this was more of a movement. This wasn't just an event. We got the network with a lot. Well, I got the network with a lot of people. So hopefully, everybody who I gave my YouTube cards to, like, subscribe, and comment. But a couple of funny things happened on this ride. All right. I didn't catch it all because this was a long ride, so I'm trying to condense everything down to, you know, about 30 minutes so you can still be engaged and get the gist of what the ride was about. So obviously, you know, everybody want camera time pretty much, right? So, and I get that. It was the same way when, you know, we was in DC, and I'm sure it was the same way like people in Orlando, and I'm sure it's gonna be like that in St. Louis. But like I said, my thing was I just didn't want no accidents happening, and I just make sure I was good. So for the cameras, as you can see, everybody was revving loud, not me. That shit get on my nerves. But I understand it's a young man's sport, so the revving, I'm not doing that. I don't need to show off my how loud my bike is. But this was the funny part. So fast lane had stalled out, right? So we was like, what the hell going on? So I went around him. I was like, all right, let me get my camera time like right now before this whole crowd come out. So I jumped up front, and as you can see, Mako was in the truck, and I was like, all right, let me get my shots in now and try to hog the camera while everybody is still stuck at the light. So hopefully he edited where I'm in it so you can see it, but for the most part, I was like, all right, I got my camera time. Now back to the star of the show. So Fastlane jumped up front, and it was pretty much everybody pretty much behind us and following. So once we jumped on the highway, the stunners started coming out, I guess you could say. So like I said, I'm trying to stick to people I know who know how to ride. Like I rode with Breno when he was in DC. I know Fastlane know how to ride. So the other two, they seemed like they were good riders. So I didn't have to anticipate no bullshit with them. Excuse me. So that's why I stayed in the front for the most part. Just to get actual footage. You know, I kind of drifted to the middle, then a little bit behind, but then I sped right back up once we got on the highway, because I don't want to be caught up in the riffraff of what was going on in the back or in the middle with the stunners or the cruisers or anything like that. So for the most part, I was just making sure I was good. But as you can see, once we got on the highway, one thing I would say about Cleveland though, Cleveland is a bunch of open road. Like, again, we wasn't actually in the city of Cleveland. We was on the outskirts of Cleveland, but these roads was just wide open. So I can see how people could do road races or stun on the highway because it's basically no traffic, which, hey, I'm good with that. But like I said, I got my little camera time. Again, I know what I recorded, but I don't know what Mako will probably put in his edit. But hopefully, you know, he'll kind of capture a little bit of everything. So I did my little stunt and I was getting out the way. Again, like they said, don't hog the camera. And for the most part, every little chance I got where, you know, nobody was around, I'll jump in front of the truck real quick, get a quick shot, and then jump right back out. But here's where the stutters started coming up, and it was like, oh, I'm definitely going to get in this shot. So, I mean, it was about a good dozen of stunners out there, and they was damn near wheeling the whole highway. And I was like, bruh, are you ever going to just come down? And obviously, if you got in his way, that's the only time you did. But for the most part, I was just doing my little thing and out the way. So again, we had riders from all over Ohio, basically, because it was not just people from Cleveland. It was Columbus, people from that area, Ohio, and Lodi, and Youngstown, Canton, Akron. So it was a good turnout, like I said. and this felt more of a movement than it was an event, which is always, you know, a good vibe. This guy right here, I thought he was Jigsaw for one at one point, because he just kind of, I guess he kind of looked like him, and he I should have said resembled him more than looked like him. He kind of resembled him when he was on the bike, because he was basically going a 636, had the backpack on, hoodie, all that good stuff. So kind of reminds you of Jigsaw if you ever watched any of his videos. But every bike was out there, from, again, 1000cc to 750, 600s, 500s, everything. So you got the best of both worlds, because there was cruisers out there, there were choppers out there, there were some real old school motorcycles out there. So if you was on two wheels, you was out there for the most part. People was backpacking, and again, we took up the whole highway. But again, this is no traffic, so it wasn't a problem, which was a good thing. So for the most part, I was just having fun, embracing the moment, and like I said, hopefully when the Mako make his edits, you'll see Bike Tyson representing the DMV. So stay tuned for that video. But this whole weekend was just fun overall. So this was just on Saturday. I'm gonna drop the second part, which is on Sunday, when I was with 650E, when we went to Moto America, because that was epic right there. So I can actually say this was one of the best weekends I had over the summer. This summer, it was just full of fun, full of events, full of just adrenaline rush, excitement, a little bit of everything. And like I said, when I got back to the hotel, I was dead tired. And Saturday, I think I didn't get back to damn near midnight from being out on twos since like 8 o'clock in the morning. So again, I was exhausted. And anybody who ride for a long time, just know when you get off that bike, your body is just, it's gonna put you down. So when I got back to my hotel, I hopped in the pool real quick just to kind of calm down, then went up to my room and showered and all that, and then I was knocked out because I had to get up early in the morning again on Sunday for the next event. So again, this was a totally adrenaline rush of a weekend for me up in Cleveland. And shout out to everybody that I met out there, everybody I gave my card to, and everybody who travels, because it wasn't just people that was from Ohio. I think it was, I remember somebody said they came from Rhode Island. It was people from all the surrounding states, like Michigan and Kentucky. So that whole little Midwest area, people showed out, and I was impressed. And again, Cleveland, it was epic. It was a movement, like I said. And at the time, I didn't even get my merch for the Cleveland for the Cleveland event. I ended up getting it after we did the ride. As you can see, I still had on the DC hoodie, so kind of stood out because a couple of people was asking, where did you get this from? And I was like, DC. If you followed him, you would know before this Cleveland event he was in the DC area. So, but some people just don't pay attention. So a couple funny moments. As I was, doing the group ride, having fun, doing my so-called little stunts, like I can't wheelie no booster. So I'm just gonna be honest with you, can't do it. As you see, I try to put out my fist for a pound, and Fastlane wasn't even paying attention. So fucking SJN and Mako was up there laughing the whole time. Like, yo, he played you. I was like, I don't even think he was paying attention. And then I was like, all right, hold on, let me try this again, right? So get your camera time. Then I sped up some more, and it was like, all right, let's see if this one worked. Because they was just looking like, yo, He ain't paying no attention. Between the vlogging and everything else, look, he ain't paying attention. I'm like, bruh, what is going on? So that's the second time. Then I was like, all right, maybe third time's a charm, so we can get the shot. Hopefully Mako got this on the shot, and there you go. Finally, he paid attention, and there you go. So hopefully they got that shot in the edit for Mako when he put it out. But I was just like, yeah, he in his element right now between vlogging in his helmet and doing shots for Mako. It was just like, bruh, he was just looking straight. He wasn't even no peripherals at all, basically. And I get it. I mean, this is work for him, but it's fun work. So you know, can't complain about doing something that you love and having fun in the meantime while doing it. Again, as you can see, we had every bike out there. It wasn't as many lady riders out there, which I was kind of like, damn, I thought it'd be more than at least a dozen, but it wasn't. It was just a bunch of guys for the most part. So on this ride, as you can see, me and Breno kept in touch through social media. So I was pretty much kind of coasting down the highway with him the whole way. So like I said, when you jump in front of the camera, do your thing, then get out. That's pretty much what we were doing. And it was kind of like directing traffic a little bit because we were taking up the whole highway. So there was actual cars on there, you know, trying to get through, and they were trying to, you know, weave their way through the traffic, but you know how the bikes kind of slow you down. But for the most part, like I said, me and Breno was just kind of riding down the highway the most part, and I was just kind of pacing with him the whole way, as everybody were getting their shots for Mako, and that's just what it was. I'm trying to think what else happened on this ride. Again, as you can see, it was just fun. I'm gonna indulge in. I'm gonna learn how to wheelie at some point, but it ain't gonna be on that. It ain't gonna be on no boost. I can tell you that now. Maybe somebody let me borrow a Grom, and I'll learn on that one. But other than that, I'm two wheels on the ground. And oh, so here go who I thought was a Jigsaw impersonator, because that's kind of who he remind me of. But he was doing his thing. Obviously, he a stunt rider, and the whole time down the highway, he was up on one wheel, and he was 12 o'clock in that thing till like for a good 2-3 miles. I was like, bruh, you ain't tired? And then you got these guys in the back. I forgot what dance that was. It's some TikTok dance from I seen it on it was India or something like that. They were doing like a rowing contest, and it was a little boy in front of the boat doing that dance, and I think it kind of went viral, and that's what they were doing. I try to keep my ear to the streets. Listen, man, I know this is a young man's sport, but you know, I try to keep up on all the latest trends when I can. There's so many social media outlets out here. It's kind of hard to do it, but every now and then, you know, I kind of, you know what goes on in these streets. I guess you could say. Besides my family life and my work life and bike life, it's a balance. So I try to keep that balance, you know, going on a daily. So yeah. So as you can see, I'm gonna keep saying that. Oh, shout out to the lady who was driving this truck. That was our first time driving, and she did a good job. I forgot her name. Oh, another funny moment, right? So there, if you were listening earlier, so we're here at Johnny K's at the Fast Lane D event. Sorry, and we got a bunch of bikes out. Good turnout. Damn big ass parking lot. They got the off-roads out. They got a little bit of everything. They got a stunt show going on. They got the Fast Lane D set up. But we here at Johnny K's. It's a good turnout. And even the group ride was fun. Yeah, we out here. It's a good experience. I suggest everybody, if you can travel, Definitely come out to some of these events, get the network. I got to ride a fucking Harley. Indian, what is this? It's an Indian cruiser. Yo, when I say, and this my man Brian who let me ride it, right? That shit right there is so fucking comfortable. I want to, it makes you tempted, it makes you tempted to get one.
No, there's no tempting. You're getting one.
Shit.
I got one inside for you.
But I love it. You got another beer in there? Or no? You done? Yeah, let me get one.
Number one bullshit.
Look with the FLT in the back.
Oh, excuse me. One of them. Fire Blade. Beam Route. We got Breno's Jixer. CX10. Yeah, we got a nice little lineup here. So, again, Johnny K's. We got Easy Rider that came. My guy. Fast Lane. You got Eve over here, politicking himself. Got some stunt shows going on. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this is definitely, so those are the shirts. But it's definitely a good vibe out here, I would say. And again, you got E politicking. But yo, I rode that motherfucker today. That shit is comfortable as fuck. I might want to get a cruise. You got Eve signing. So Eve got his, that's the Fast Lane truck. Eve got his Italia out and his M1000 out. And we took that to California, so y'all would know that. I mean, so it's all good. Thank you so much. And we got Eve out here.
It looks so much.
Must be nice to fuck a bike up. Must be nice. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I know, right? must be nice.
Hey, must be nice, man. Must be nice. Love that. Oh yeah, let's go.
Shit. I don't want that bill. Nigga had that bill. Thank you, appreciate it. Whew. Must be nice to pay for tires too. Yeah, what? It's a flat already. Yeah. Boy, listen, they got money to blow. Yeah. They got the XD. This is out, the Mavericks. Those is fun. And you can actually get these legal and ride them on the street. You just can't put them on the highway. But how dope is that? Everybody out here.